Hello everybody. I have a I had a little problem with my car, which is the lenses were very in bad shape. As you can see, they are. I try everything that market offers, and still very bad condition. So what we're trying to do is here. We're gonna try to change the lenses itself. We're gonna unattach lenses from the body, from the base of the headlights. So the assembly has to go apart from the lenses. This is main thing that we're gonna do for this 2007 Range Rover Sport Supercharge, but it's okay for 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009 cars, 2011 I think, but there's the last one for this body, this specific body. There's the last one. So 2010, I guess that's the last year. They have a little bit differences. However, in the changing of lenses, it's almost the same. So I'm gonna start unscrewing the lights, headlights from the body of the car. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Here guys, I brought the lights up to my desk to start working on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start showing you most important parts that you want to know. So number one, as you see over here, you have this gap between the black vinyl and the lens itself. Check it out, the gap. So basically that's the place where you have to start working on. Yeah, you have to. I'm gonna show you what tool to use and how you're gonna do it and what is it to do to make it easier to remove the lens from the assembly itself. And make sure you got this chrome inside part. When it's chrome, when I'm gonna take off the lenses, I'll show you better. But yeah, the chrome inside you have to be very careful with it. Do not break it. Yeah, so be very careful with that. Yeah. Here's we have one clipper over here. See over here, this clipper holds the bottom part, the base and the lens. So I'm gonna use this little screwdriver that I have over here. This screwdriver is very useful in a lot of places. You remove it from here, you push it up, and you take it out. Here you go. Here you go. This is out. Guys, here's the assembly that I was talking about. As you see over here, we have this metal that goes inside and holds the bolt on top, so you cannot unscrew it. So basically you open with this metal part, you pull it out, and once you pull it out, you have access to the bolt. And that bolt, if you see, the whole assembly holds the lenses too on these two little holders. So this is basically the bolt access that you have to have in order to remove the assembly. And the second one also over here, but the second one has no problem, so you can leave it on. But the second one has 1, 2, 3 and 4 bolts. So all these 4 has to be removed in order to take the second one. So basically, after removing these little clips, after removing them, the second part that you have to do is you have to remove these 2 assemblies. But the one that has 3 bolts, only 2 bolts visual, has the third bolt that is hidden under this metal part. So you have to pull this out and get to the bolt. And I'm using this tool in order to, let's say, unscrew it, unscrew the bolt. And yeah, if you have this tool, then you use this tool. If you have another tool, but it's easiest one because this is, you know, you have to have an access from the top. So you have only, I'm using this one because it's very easy to use, and especially when it makes sound. Yeah, it's easy to use. So yeah, this is the bolts that you have to unscrew. These guys, as you see over here, I already cleaned it. I already prepared it in order for me to continue my job. But I like everything to be clean, especially when it comes to my car. I love my car, and when it comes to my car, I have to clean everything that has to when it comes to the car. So on the second one over here, check it out. There's 4 of them, and I'm gonna take it out and let's see what's going on under this one. So here's my new lens that I have shipped to me within 7 business days. If you ever want to know where I get them, you can check my profile. I'm gonna drop a link over there. You can see the guy was very nice. He asked me for the model of a car. He asked me everything, almost everything. He checked everything, and he sent me exactly what is for Range Rover 2007. Why I show you this, because these hooks that I was showing you on a light is over here. So only 3 of them. Don't worry about the 4th one. The originals doesn't have a 4th one, so you don't need the 4th one. I mean, Range Rover thinks that you don't need the 4th one. And most important thing that I want you to know before you're gonna start doing your job, to understand how they attach each other. The base basically attaching. So you're gonna have this lip over here. If you see, guys, the lip. Let me make sure if you can see the lip. Yeah, here is the lip. This lip goes into the vinyl. So vinyl hooks up like this to this lip. So this lip. So basically this lip, when you're gonna start removing the light itself, as you see over here, you have to put your tool under it and go through. So you basically be careful, don't break this thing, but don't mess up this one with the silicone that's gonna hold the light when you're gonna take off the lenses. This I'm talking to you, I'm showing you in order for you to understand what you have to do in order to remove the lens. And look at the corners. What I would advise you, when you remove the lenses from the base, what I would advise you to start from the straight line. So try to get into this straight line as soon as deep as you can. Start removing it from the front line, not go to the corners right away. I would use corners. I would say corners has to go after the top, the bottom, the sides, then do the corners. So once these ones are gonna be a little bit unattached, so it's gonna be easier to push from the corner. So the whole line is gonna start to come out. But make sure, be careful, don't crush the chrome inside. Chrome is very careful. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it little by little. Basically, the first step, what we have to do is I advise you to use this corner as a starting point, because over here it's easier to open. As you see, it moves, it's easier to open. So I would advise you to start from here, and this is how you basically gonna unattach the front from the back. Here, this is what you get. You have to open it very slow, little by little. Comes to the corners. So I show you that I started with this bottom corner, then I went up, then I went straight a little, then I went up, then I went this way. So I have only one corner left. And next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to turn around, because over here it still holds it. So I'm gonna turn around and finish this part with this part, and the lens is gonna come out, which is the hardest part in this process. The lens is the hardest part, and be careful, because inside the chrome and everything inside, you don't want to break it. It's very expensive. So yeah, be careful when you do this, when you pull out. And this is the silicone that originally came. I advise you to hold it as much as you can on a back part. Leave it here inside so you can reuse it when you're gonna put the new one, because it's a good one. For Range Rover they have a good one. All right then, yeah, let me continue. So here guys, what I got the all removed, the lens totally removed. Here you go. Now what the next step is, you have to be careful. First of all, this part is all chrome. You better have a dry cloth, and a piece of cloth dry. You can do a little, you know, wet, but not like wet. It has to be a little wet. So you clean the side, and inside of the lens, you have this masterpiece over here. So this masterpiece, the bolts are here. This is the bolts. So you took out the bolts. Here I already took them out. I forgot to show you. Here's the bolts. I take them out. So they're out. So but now there's a trick over here, because this barely fits. This whole piece barely fits into your lens. So in order to take it out, you have to do first this part, this side where the bolts are. You have to pull it up a little, make it shaky a little moving, and then go ahead and release the other two corners. It's a little tricky job. I'm gonna try to put it on a video if I can. If not, then you can check it out what I'm talking about right here. This is the first part. You have to shake a little, you know, then you have to continue on the other two corners, and then you're gonna have this whole assembly of a lens, of a back of a lens. Yeah, that you can go ahead and remove. Then you can bring the new one and put the new one. So yeah, let's continue. So yeah, here I got the old one removed all together. Here's the spot for bolts. Make sure when you get a new one, make sure the new one that you have has the space for these two bolts. That is very important, and it has same corner. Check out the corner before you order and everything. So yeah, the lens is removed totally, as you see. The lights is out and ready to be installed. So try to not touch nothing that is inside the chrome. Try to not touch it. This front plastic, you don't want to touch it so you don't have hand stains on it. Try to do the job pretty much fast in order to escape the dust and everything that can be. If let's say you're gonna keep it in a garage for a week, then you have a lot of dust inside, and the dust can later on work not in your favor. So as of right now, I have removed the lens, and I got the light, which is waiting for the new lens to come in. So yeah, let's see. So here, check it out. These bolts, that you have two bolts. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach this chrome part to the lens itself. So the lens has this plastic. I'm gonna take out the plastic, and this chrome, here's the bolt places, 1, and the second one, and that goes right here. The trick over here is, the only thing that you want to know is this chrome side part has to fit into that lens. However, they are very, very close in size, so you wanna fit this chrome inside of that plastic very soft, very slow. Think before you do. Don't hurry up, because you can break the chrome and that's gonna cost you a lot of money and your whole job is gonna screw. So please make sure you do it slow, you do it careful. I'm gonna try to see if I can do the video while I'm doing it, but if not, then you go ahead and put this chrome back inside of that lens. So here you go. I got this piece inside of my new lens. Here you go. As you see over here, I got clear, nice. But it's tricky, so you make sure first when you unscrew, when you take it out, first goes these two corners. When you put back, first put these two, the bolt corners goes first, then the bottom, then the top. When you do the top, make sure, be careful, don't break it. It's gonna take a little bit of your skill to be able to put that back inside, because after this I left only to put some silicone on a side and close the lens. Also, one more thing, these bolts that Range Rover puts on the lights, look, there's like special made bolts, so basically you are not gonna be able to use them again. So what you want to do is, the two of them, you want to find similar bolts and exchange them. Look, I got just regular bolts over here. Just change them so you can use them, because this is a factory made bolts. Check it out, they're unique, and I mean, it's gonna be hard for you to find this type of a tool. But if you have a tool, then fine. If you don't have a tool, then go ahead and change it with the regular bolts. So yeah, so we installed this one. The next one, we're gonna install the lens on the assembly, on a base of the headlights. I put the silicone, and I have these tools. You have to have tools in order to stick them together. The corners, very important. So as you see over here, I put them together, and now I'm gonna let them dry for 24 hours. So the silicone that I used was this one, black RTV silicone. You can use different one, the better one. These ones are the clear ones. What I do is I go on the top of it just to secure, for to not get the water inside. Yeah, as you see over here, I already finished, almost finished. It's 24 hours. Then I'm gonna put the bolts, these two little assemblies that I took it out. These two things I'm gonna put on the back. Take what left, and these little clips that's gonna go back, and pretty much that's it, guys. As you know, it's not hard, it's not easy. If right now you know already why I want to do this video, because now you know what's going on inside, what to expect, how to pass these secrets that Range Rover throw at us, in order for us to not be able to do that. So, but now, as you see over here, clear, we can do that, and we have this nice Range Rover brand new lights. Here I got this one. I already showed you that I changed this one. Here's this one, the second one. I'm gonna install it now because it's ready to go. I'm gonna install it, and basically over here only you have this connection that connects from the rear of the headlights. So yeah, other than that, the job is almost done. Here you go, guys. This is the ready results. So job was done. And as you see over here, I have a brand new lenses on the Sport Supercharged Range Rover 2007. So I was able to change the lenses with not a lot of headache. As you see, lenses are clear, nice, and yeah, for if you wanna change the lenses, so watch my video. I have tools that I showed you that I put it inside. I used to change the lens. I show you the best. Anyway, go check it out my video, and you will see how your old, bad, rusty headlights lenses can become new, shiny, and nice lenses.